Yo, salutations, bot bending nation. What is the occasion? Well, no occasion, right? Just showing up to hang out and talk builds and have fun, right? So great to see you all. Welcome or welcome back. I hope you are prepared to see a very, very cool build today. I think this guy's really cool. It's one Shockwave, and he's been upgraded using one Scraphook, and we're going to go over the tutorial today. In order to get this over-the-shoulder kind of plasma cannon to work, you do need one Bumblebee bazooka. You need the other part from here. And so that's just hanging out. You can see just right there. But otherwise, he's really, really cool. Has a lot of presence. He is a little bit back heavy. And but yeah, just one scrap hook and the armor from Shockwave. Dude, he's great. He has a ton of presence. Looks beefaroni. And the colors aren't too bad. A little bit Halloweenish. I wonder if the exposure on the video is a little bit bright, but yeah, whatever, dude. And so why don't we just go over how to build this? In terms of the inspiration and stuff, I mean, I love working with Shockwave, and I love collapsing the legs. And I don't know. I was just thinking about like what would be some good stilts that we could add on him. And I saw Scraphook hanging off in the corner. I was like, "Yo, what are you doing right now?" And he was like, "Nothing. I'm just surfing on the internet." And I was like, "Word, you want to be a part of this build?" And he was like, "Hey, let's do it, Druid." And so we fused them here together. So let me just start taking off the bits because he's pretty easy to put together. Oh yeah, and I have the hose over here. I still got to learn how to do the Seth Rogen laugh. I can't do it. This is just the armor from Shockwave, and we just have the Scraphook arm plugged underneath the forearm. You just do that for both sides, okay? And the wing part is going to be facing inward because you need these bits to connect to the shoulder, all right? On the bottom, on the legs, on the regs, on the regulars, we just have the Shockwave foot. We've reversed it because it's better that way in terms of the orientation of the pegs, because if I were to do it like this, it's just way too forward, you know? Like, yeah, hold up for a second. Let me just see how it looks. I don't think it's going to look great, and I think there's going to be some issues with the weight distribution on the back, and yeah, I don't know. Whatever, I'm just going to stick with what I did earlier, which is just the Scraphook foot, and take the Shockwave foot and reverse it so that the back is front and the front is back. Fold up the little fin here, and you just have the exhaust there. You do that for both sides. Normally the exhaust would be acting as the heel stabilizers, but they don't touch the ground over here, so we just got to work with it as is. And there you go. You got these two parts, right? Plasma cannon. This is really neat. You don't really need this part, but this part you need because it has to plug into this armor, then plug into the side of Shockwave. So how this is made is, you know, this is just the Shockwave armor. Then we have one of the tires plugged up here. This is the cool part. Look at the way this is connected. This is the Shockwave, or not Shockwave, Scraphook body, right? And normally this would be up like this. You would be folding the head down, and this would be the other way, right? And so you flip this. You brought this down like you're going to go into robot mode or car mode, and you're going to keep these. You're going to keep these open because those will allow you to plug them. Wow, look at that, perfect spacing. So those plug in right there perfectly, and so now you have a set of pew pew here, and then you can tab that in like so, and you got some pew pew over here as well, and one more pew pew. And here, like I said, you just plug in the Bumblebee bazooka, so that'll allow you to plug that in right here. And on the back, we have the toe accessory for Scraphook, right? In terms of how this is made, you flip the waist around, because this is the back of the waist. And after you flip the waist around, you flip the legs around, and then you collapse them up. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like when he's in his jet mode like that, but you've just kind of separated these and then have them folded behind the calves. Normally, for some of the Shockwave builds, I I had this fist holding this gun, but it can't because of this. And because he's too back heavy, I would keep it loose normally, but it's falling apart. So that's why they're not fully plugged in, if you are wondering. Because you may have seen it in a previous build. And that's assuming, and that's me assuming that you watch this channel on a regular basis. I'm always like, yeah, if you pay attention to the channel. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know how many people are here actively watching all these videos. But anyway. So yeah, so we got that down. Looks good, right? Now he's like, in careful meditation and contemplation. And so we get this bit. Then we just go, and we just get that arm there. It looks nice. You just get this one and you go, and then you plug that one in there. Dude, he's looking great. Or, oh, you see that, right? He almost took a spill. I get this. All right. There we are, friends. That is our guy, even though he's a little bit blurry. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I had a handle on how the new camera setting is working, but I mean, I don't know. It looks pretty clear right now, right? Yeah. We'll see how it looks when I upload it to YouTube. But that's our guy. Thank you so much for watching, friends. So if you have these bits at home, one Shockwave, one Scraphook, and one Bumblebee Bazooka, my friend, magic can happen at home. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you watch to the end of this video. Yeah. Trying to make that money, trying to make that money for charity. And yeah, we'll talk again soon another time, okay? Once again, I am out the final week of April, but I'm not exactly sure when this video is going to drop, so maybe I'll be back by the time this goes live. Anyway, ciao, 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 ciao. Puppy ciao. Bye.